What has been your biggest day trading thus far?
My biggest day thus far has been about $225 in a day.
Man, my biggest day trading so far has been a little over $2,400, man,
20.
in a day.
My biggest day trading is actually today. Went ahead and divvied it up on my history page, and it came out to be roughly $1,800 in profit.
It was 1,100. I'll say the most I've actually made it within like 3 hours was $573 in like 3 hours.
Yes, my biggest testimony day with trading was when I did $406 in under 3 hours.
Went from about $1,000 to about $5,800 in 2 days. And then this most recent one I got right now started at 565, and right now we're at about 4,500.
My best day trading, well, I had two. First one was $250, and the next one was a little over $300. That was one was in the first day, and the other one was like a little over. It was last night, matter of fact.
Well, in my first week alone, I did just over $40,000. So that was just amazing. The next 2 weeks was a bit of on and off, but I traded and added another, I think, 22 or 23,000. So in total for 3 weeks to date, about 63 or something like that.
$63,000, and you've only been doing this 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Biggest week trading was $1,000 at $1,000 week. So that's my biggest week trading. Yeah. That's about $300 in one day.
300 in one day.
Yeah.
So what was your biggest day thus far?
My biggest day, I made $100 and some change.
With Skittles.
The biggest day has been $2,600. The biggest week has been $8,500.
But the biggest day that I had trading, it's about let me see. I think I made the biggest day $2,200. Right there, about 20. I flipped $400 to $2,200. Put it like that.
Jeez.
In a couple hours.
My biggest trading week was $17,000.
How long did it take to make
that? 3 days.
My biggest day trading actually was last week. I put up over $1,100 in one day, and the week I ended off with about $1,500.
So literally, this is like yesterday. I went to sleep, and I woke up with $738 in my account.
My biggest day a few weeks ago actually was about $250, $275, and then turned around that same week. End up doubling that before the end of the week. So my biggest week was like 500, a little over 500, say 530.
Okay, so my biggest trading day was in the same week as my biggest trading week. I made $551 on my cell phone in an hour and 30 minutes. I love this story. Yeah, an hour and 30 minutes, just like that. It was crazy. I couldn't believe it. Like, I couldn't believe I looked at my phone and it had only been an hour and a half, and I was already, halfway to $1,000.
Wow.
So
what did the week ended up being?
The week ended up being $3,000.
So I started trading live, and literally while sipping my coffee, I took like the smallest lot size possible that you could enter and turned it into $54 in a matter of like an hour or so, hour to 2 hours, just by sipping my coffee. It was like 90 cents to $54. And I was like, this is what I was running from all this time and not knowing anything. Like, it was crazy.
Give the people your biggest trading day.
I take it a step further. I could get $1,000 or $2,000 whenever I feel like it. It ain't no trading day no more. I could be like, you know what? I want some money right now. Let me go get $1,500 real fast. I got some moves to shoot real fast.
You completed the training in one day,
right?
And the very next day, you made $300.
Right. Okay. So what I recently did, it was about a few days ago. I had turned 80 into 6,000 in under 12 hours overnight.
Tell the people how old you are, bro.
19.
How much have you made? What's your biggest amount that you made trading so far?
Biggest amount made was $2,000.
$2,000. And how old are you?
19.
19. How long have you been trading?
3 days.
I want to know, how fast did you complete the training?
I did it, I think it was 3 to 4 days. It actually would have been less than that, but it was over the weekends. I had a bit of a break here and there. So yeah, it's so simple. It's amazing, man.
And you completed the training in how long?
2 days.
2 days.
Yes.
So give me your impression of the Skittle strategy when you were going through the training.
At first I was getting involved. I was like, man, I struggle with math in school, etc. I'm like, oh my God, this is gonna be difficult. But whenever you started teaching it, or I started watching the Skittle strategy, I'm like, I had to call you. I'm like, dude, oh my God, you serious? Is that it? Right? It was just the simplest thing, the easiest thing I've ever done in my life. I tell everyone it's just like you count the 1, 2, 3, saying your ABCs. It's that easy.
Right.
Nothing difficult about it.
I'm watching the videos. It took me like a day and a half to finish everything. And no, I finished it the first day, and then I rewatched it the second day, and I was like kind of like they were just talking about. It made too much sense. I was like, why is this not shown anywhere else? So from there, it really just made me more self-sufficient and able to actually feel confident in the trades that I was taking, and not have to worry about just a lot of other things that most beginner traders go through, and took me to that next level. So.
Oh my God, man. Wow. So needless to say, it was easy.
Yeah.
It was simple. Give me your feeling.
It's like an hour and some change. It's not even long.
It's not even long.
I finished the training in 1 day, Charles, and I did the demo for 2 weeks, and the following week I was making money. It was too simple.
There's some awesome strategies out there, but they weren't putting you in a position to be consistent. Skittles gives you the entire mindset to be consistent.
You just got here. You just got through the Skittle strategy training. Give me your impression. Give the people what your impressions of the Skittle strategy training is, knowing that you just got started.
It's like I had to rewatch it just to make sure I was doing something wrong. It's just mind blowing. I mean, I've traded before, and like I said, you try to do things, but this year was just like, I've watched it like twice just to find the mistakes, and I can't find it.
So it's safe to say you're excited.
Excited is not the word.
And so give me your impression of the Skittle strategy when you went through the training.
So my impression of the Skittle strategy. So prior to joining the community, I did a little bit of trading here and there, where I was trying out a whole bunch of different methodologies, seeing what worked, seeing what didn't work. A majority of them, for me personally, didn't work. So yeah, it's just the simplicity of it, and the how accurate it is. You can't beat it anywhere, honestly.
Tell me what your first impressions were from when you did the training, when you first learned Skittles.
Well, like when I first learned it, I had to keep looking at it. I was like, no, this is just too simple. This is like, again, just talking to myself, like, okay, because I'm already like not really like computer savvy. So once I got to the Skittle strategy, the first video, I'm like, oh wait, I gotta take notes for this. I was like, no way, this is easy. But like at the end of it, I was just like, all right, like this is all I have to do. Now I get what Salita was saying, 1, 2, 3, take the trade.
Give me your first impressions of the Skittle strategy when you first went through the training.
My first impressions was that it was simple. It was trading simplified. So I'm expecting, because I had dabbled a little bit in Forex, but so I'm expecting it to be long and drawn out, and I'm about to watch these videos, 3 and 4 times before I even get an idea of what's really going on, and that wasn't the case. I mean, like somebody said before, I couldn't believe I'm going back to check, like, wait a minute, is that it? Like, do I need to go back? Am I missing something? But so it's simplified, and it doesn't matter your age or if you tech savvy, as Amber just mentioned. You can do this. You can do it.